Man, we out here. We getting this work in. Trying not to kill myself.
So have you had a wonderful holiday and great New Year's? I'm about to head home back to Boston from Seattle, and I wanted to get a really quick review out, and this is that. What I'm looking over right now is going to be the Zulu Audio headphone speakers. I'm not exactly sure what you would classify these are. These headphones. God, I don't know. What do you call these things? I don't know what you would call this audio device. Essentially, they are magnetically held speakers that lay right on your shoulders so that you can hear not only your music, but also the ambient sound around you. It's tailored towards people who are a lot more active and also do things like running, paddleboarding, things that you kind of need to know your surroundings so that you can still hear your music right near your ears, but also be aware of what's around you. I believe this was created by a Marine, and it's some device that I came across just through scrolling through Instagram. So these Zulu Audios are very interesting because they are a different price point than I got them. So I got them on a promotion because I think I got them for like $50 when they first came out, but I think they've now raised $84. So that sort of comes into a conundrum of, are they still worth it even now? So that's what I'm going to kind of go over in this review. But the thing to keep in mind is they are not traditional headphones, and they do have a specific purpose. So I will be reviewing that in that lens. So with that, let's get into the details. The Zulu Audio wearable Bluetooth speakers come in black and white variants and are comprised of two 2-inch drivers connected by a wire. The speakers are rated at IP4X water resistance and boast a 3 to 4 hour battery life, which I found to be extremely accurate in my use case. The speakers use magnetic pads that are designed to be worn on the upper chest and trap area in proximity to your ears. The right speaker houses all of the controls and inputs. The Zulu Audios use a micro USB for charging and has an LED indicator to monitor battery levels and connectivity. The buttons comprise of a set of volume buttons that can be hard pressed to change the tracks, as well as a power sync and pause button on the opposite side of the speaker. The speakers come equipped with a microphone, so these can be used to take calls, and I was surprised at how well this worked without major echo issues on the other side of the call. The Bluetooth connectivity is rated at a range of 20 feet, and it is extremely reliable. I didn't have any issues with drops in my normal use case, and I found that the distance was actually quite underrated, as I could run away from my phone and not hear audio interruptions for 30 yards, and not hear a complete cut in audio until 50 yards. The whole package comes in a nice hard case that snugly fits the speakers, as well as the included charging cord and spare magnetic pads. The Zulu's audio speakers held up nice in distance, weather, and proved to be rugged even through contact and drops. I did not have to worry about the speakers falling off or the magnetic pads coming loose, and that is mostly because of the strength of the magnet. Here's a small example of the strength of the magnets. They easily jump onto each other so they can clip easily to most athletic wear. You might have issues with thicker down coats, but I think it would work even well with my snowboarding jacket, for example. This magnetism allows you to stick it to any metallic surface and allow you to use it as a regular speaker. The volume range is designed for an individual, but using it in a small setting like a tent could still be viable. Through running drills and taking it out for runs, there was no issues with the pads falling off, and the speaker was able to push out enough volume to be heard, even during bike rides. In terms of sound, it's about what you'd expect. They are small drivers and they don't have much power behind them, but they do get the job done. It won't impress anyone, but it will give you the necessary volume for you to run around, hear the ambient noise around you, but still enjoy your music. It is somewhat tinny in terms of sound signature, so you won't feel any thump, and if the volume is maxed out, you may hear distortion based on the device you're using and the genre you're listening to. Here's a quick sample of how it sounds recorded on an iPhone X.
Toe tags for no cash, awesome alone plus 3 seasons after. Please CC a rapper tell him meet me. It's absolutely imperative that my heat speak to rappers. The problem with this game is this weak see rappers. I'm the answer on the low. I'm a cheat sheet for rappers. I came around AC to DC and Dappers.
So with all those details said, are the Zulu Audios worth it? Again, you're gonna have to look at this in the very specific lens of what you would use it for. Ambient sound, I need to hear my music, and I need it in a form factor that's easy to carry around. So again, football drills, paddle boarding, biking. These all might have a good use case for this, especially at its initial $50 price point. Because the thing is, it's not great to carry around a speaker that you may not hear, because it's either going to be really expensive because it's too big, or it's going to still be more expensive than these things, but too small to actually be useful to hear. So that's the sort of conundrum that we came across, of that the only speakers that we could use during our workouts that would really carry are either going to be a $400 Bluetooth head or Bluetooth boombox, or we're going to have to like stick to our earbuds. So that kind of fits the middle need. And again, this is that perfect niche for it. I do wish that it was 3 to 4 hours more in terms of battery life than what it's projected at right now. But 3 to 4 hours does meet the need again for that specific niche need. Like, you won't need it beyond that, because I don't think you're going to be doing those activities for a very long time and need your music that long. These aren't designed to replace your earbuds. They're just for this purpose. So I think they do that need very well. They're very easy to carry around and pretty seamless. The really big downside for me is that at $50 it was an easy buy to just try and then see that it worked out really well. But then once they raised that to $100, luckily now it's on $85 on sale, it's a harder value proposition, because I am only going to be using it for a certain activity, and it doesn't give me the best sound. I'm not expecting these cans to push out the greatest sound, and because there's no seal, it's not going to give me that much benefits. But it's hard for me to recommend them at this price level, because it is $84 starts getting you in the range of nicer earbuds, nicer headphones that would fit the need. Just not with the ambient sound features. So you have to be really sold on the fact that I need to hear my music and be really safe and be aware for you to want these things. So they are on Amazon now. You don't have to go through any sort of Kickstarter or other website. So they're pretty easy to get. You might want to just try and buy them to see if you like them. But for now, until they go on sale, I don't think I can recommend them. But the link for them will be in the description if you are interested. Well, those are all my thoughts on the Zulu Audio. So if you like what you saw, please like, comment, subscribe, do all the things that you normally do on a video that you like and love. And we'll see you on the next one. Happy holidays.